this is their little house. Oh, that's nice.
Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal?
Correct? Oh, okay, I understand.
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy?
Oh, his old gear.
This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here?
Aww.
My sparring sword. Well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy?
Aww.
Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting.
Dude, someone's gonna die. Jesus Christ.
Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
The fact that Torgal is such a smart dog. He ain't normal though.
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal.
What? What are we doing over there?
Right. I'm coming.
What the hell is over here? All he wants is food. Torgal is not normal. Torgal understands basic human speech. Aww.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Oh, that's nice. So he didn't need food. He just wanted to take Clive here to let him know, hey, I was thinking about you, because the dog can't talk. And what better way to show your appreciation to someone than to try other means to communicate with them? Oh boy.
You have to believe me! The Akashic are coming! They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted! We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
Oh, Lupor.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Aww.
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Just go on. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes! Go!
Come on, then.
Lubor, wait. Someone's coming.
Someone? The children, please!
You're hurting him!
Finally, some sense.
What did Lubor ever do to you? Hmm? He solves all your stupid problems and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly round here? And none of you ever say thank you, ever.
God
Did Lubor
damn!
ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going. And you act like he doesn't even exist.
Nominate these kids for government. God damn.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
Of his?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then.
You're getting me crying.
Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
These Sidequests are just so amazing. They saved Aladdin 2 kids. See what you mean?
Allow me
Like
to
kids are
explain
the
the
future?
situation.
To the
Like it took 2 kids to bring in some sense to adults. You know how stupid adults are?
No use lying around.
We're all supposed to be better than this. The kids have some sense.
Clive! What news from Charitina?
Wait, everybody knows his
done.
name now?
Root and branch.
Shoot, will they
I knew
listen?
you wouldn't let me down.
Cause Clive
Thank you, my
Rossfield?
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours. We bloody did it!
We saved Dalamil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize.
Thank you.
After all you have done for this town,
We should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character.
Yes!
It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Yes.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
Yes. Yes!
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Condition accepted.
Thank God he doesn't have to leave.
Well then,
All the kids.
seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat?
I like the joke. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it.
How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Lubor. About the children.
Fear not, you are of course relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalimil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
I love this. Where are the other villagers? It's just Clive out here doing all the work. I don't know. The kids are watching. Oh, that's nice. The kids are the future.
That should do it.
God, I love the cutscenes. Oh, that's so cute.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, it's the Eo Final Fantasy
Titan's
boat that
tits.
flies. Did she say Titan's
Wasn't
tits?
supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly.
Wait,
Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't.
no. Did she really say that?
Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other.
Oh.
People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head? Or do I follow my heart?
That's actually a very difficult decision to make. Yes.
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this.
I agree.
Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work.
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out.
God, I love this song.
Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Clive is so awkward. You could even see it in the way he's animated. But he's trying his best to put on a smile to make Mid happy. I thought the character just said that earlier. Oh, I see. I mean, I heard Titan's tits. No, is that really what she says? Mid would love Tears of the Kingdom, wouldn't she? Wait, oh, because she loves creating? No, she would, yeah. Understandable. Yeah, you're supposed to not like Annabelle. You're actually supposed to hate her. They made her out to be that way you could hate her. And that's what I love about Annabelle. The fact that they made it out to be, in my opinion, she's like one of the evilest characters in the franchise so far. I have yet to play the rest. A bit more Final Fantasy games to know that, but I really didn't like her the story, and that's very telling. Aww. Honestly, that's very scary. Father, don't spook me out like that.
What now?
We ain't done yet. Watch it be an iron giant. What if it's a Tomberry? We have not seen a single Tomberry character in this game. It's on fire. There's more of them?
Damn it.
Cyril's dead! Why are you still here? Leave! Oh my god.
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation.
So not this salvation.
By devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did.
What?
When the Undying plucked me from the gutter.
I understand.
And gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me. And I would not deny them that fulfillment. Even if they must become Akashic in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Well.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
Even the Undying have these thoughts to them. Wow, this is so sad just seeing this. They look happy? What mob? It's my fault. What? Who is the mob? Cyril? Goodbye, Cyril. God. Oh. This is so cool! Oh boy, I don't like this, but whatever. I'll take it. And then the side quests are like, nah. I mean, I don't mind there being like side quests, especially towards the end. I'm like used to it, but I hate the fact that somebody told me I was gonna be done with it.
Do you not
like,
see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire.
This is basically Majora's Mask.
We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Griga wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla.
He reminds me
Yes,
of
I know who you are.
that one guy from
the slut of Twinside who bedded a Brandit.
the Hunchback of Notre Dame. What is it?
Jealous, are you?
Froyo?
That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griga.
That's his name?
I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
United we stand, right? All of us
But
together.
She is but a common...
Man, F you!
Whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
He's basically Lord Froyo. Is it Frodo? We'll call him Froyo. Oh, we're here. Oh, okay.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with Akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls.
I love
My
the
soldiers
comedy
actually
relief.
need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. Two such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends? I can't stand the man.
Oh my
Clive, I'm
why
beginning
are they
to question the quality
here?
of the company you keep.
And what kind of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal.
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw.
Once more onto the breach.
Shall we begin again?
I love Uncle. I
What
think
we
this
seek
is
here is not to create a new nation,
Uncle
nor to
Byron's
claim the
theme.
thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes. And I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us. Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony?
What? Are we dancing?
Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Tri-Unity. Rutherford, Myquil.
Wait a minute. Is he actually doing the play thing? Did he just do the stage play and he had the other two do the same thing like what him and Clive did? Cause that's really funny.
Helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach.
This was their house.
It was the veil that took us in.
Oh.
That fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
Aww.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know.
Oh, her.
Perhaps that is
Love
why
her.
I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now.
I love this.
The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter. All united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Absolutely.
Always.
Always. What? Yeah, I love all of these quests. There's some where I'm just like as generic fetch quests. But to hear the background story of the... And they open up my mind. But to hear the background story of many of those who took part in the main story questing is very impactful. And it shows so much character. Isabel understands, like, she saw both bear nobility and non-nobility. So that's why she has these values to this day. I love the voice actors in this game. They all fit the character. They do it so well. Wow, that's pretty.
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough.
Aww.
We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget?
You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I hate that woman. The mom!
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line.
Ew!
No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing
This is so
to them.
sad.
A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there.
Aww.
Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling.
Yeah, the mom... Ugh. I hate the idea of marrying off someone like that. Times be a-changin' though. She gets to choose finally. Aw, Torgal. Wow, this is nice. I'm gonna take a picture of this. This is beautiful. I wish the sky was clearer.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the Tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come.
I love the music.
That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
I love her theme.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
Don't know.
The future is unknown.
Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
So where?
That's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I love how the light in the background just emerges from the clouds.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you.
Wait.
Clive.
Won't those wither away though?
This, the flowers, everything.
How is he gonna preserve that?
It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure.
Oh, this is so sweet. So is he gonna freeze that garland? Is he gonna put in a book together with some plastic wrap to preserve it? Is he gonna use steps on it so that way it doesn't age and wither and die? All right. I love this. I love all of this.
We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
I love that. Oh, you know, I was wondering where are we gonna get these curiosities because there were so many of them. I love Jill's theme. Her theme kind of reminds me of Tifa, and she looks a lot like Tifa. So I think Tifa is the main inspiration for her character and her theme, which is honestly very fitting. Because she is a woman, because she has Shiva, I do love the use of the piano. The piano has some grace to it, and Shiva is full of grace. And so does Jill. So overall, I love the care into her character. Oh, look at him!
Would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
He's so sad!
It is time, then.
No. Only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him. Not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. All because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself, and to him, how strong it truly is.
You are right. I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then. Take me to him.
Follow me.
Poor Prince Dion.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Hippocrates is a very modest, kind man. I love him. Very humble. He's like grandpa. Actually, he is a grandpa now that I think about it. The man's old. We love him though.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology.
Aww.
That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
That's a beautiful flower.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild.
Oh!
Something in the harsh environment in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. but they do not define it. Just as yours
So
do not define you.
that was the flower in the battle.
I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm. For only then shall I be deserving of it.
Aww. Oh, he's crying. Wait.
As you wish, Your Highness.
Never mind.
I shall await your return.
Oh, yeah, no, he's crying. You could hear in his voice. Aww. That's as if he does come back. I don't think he will.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him.
What?
For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost.
Wait.
I shall not forget this.
When he says stepmother, he means Clive's mom? That stepmother? She didn't like Harpocrates? Damn, I hate her even more. The old man's so nice.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A stolas quill. Or more precisely, my stolas quill.
Oh.
'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
The pen is mightier than a sword.
When that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about.
Oh.
Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
I love these quests. Don't cry, it's okay. Broke his heart. This game feels like Shakespeare's material. This whole game is just poetry. Oh, I was just thinking that, Wise. Yeah, thanks for pointing it out. I thought I was the only one. Yeah, I saw it, like, in this scene, and I'm like, huh, I wonder what that is. Ambrosia's family. Wait. They're so cute!
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend.
It's so funny.
Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
Oh, they looked more white than silver. I guess Ambrosia would be considered the gray chocobo then, huh? Wait, no, Ambrosia, you look exactly like them. Oh, wait, no, you have a little bit of a... No, you were gray before, huh? You know what? I don't know anymore. The lighting here is just god-awful because it's cloudy outside. Look at this dystopian-looking cloud. Cloudy skies.
Any of us?
His squire is there.
Those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
I'm proud of him.
Don't speak too soon.
Are we gonna do on the house this time? I spent 10,000 gil for that. got nothing in return.
Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean.
Wait, are they officially together?
Bit of light in these dark times.
Did I predict it all?
It wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother.
Aww.
Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't.
Aww.
My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Oh, this is so sad.
Finished?
Maybe.
Maybe. He acts so serious, like
Do you know why you're our best scout?
Yeah.
Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly.
I
You learn
remember
from
that.
it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
He is right.
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Aww. He never had a sibling, but he found a sibling in someone else who is not by blood.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
Best man.
I get your room. And your sword.
Oh my god, please, I don't want Clive dying. I feel like at this point it's just implied. Either Joshua might die. What if both of them might die? You know, I don't know anymore. Gav is such a comedy relief character, second to Uncle Byron. So to see him in his
Had
most
one too many.
sensitive state is very, like,
you may have had
human.
10 too many.
I said I was thirsty.
Is he gonna barf?
Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
Top of the morning to you, laddie. My name is Jacksepticeye. I love it. I said I was thirsty. Ah, I see, Heavy.
Hundreds of leagues away.
Seems he absorbs their memories too, so probably. Oh, that you make a good point, Wise. No, I forgot about that. Because it happened with Prince Dion. If he absorbs their memories, wouldn't he remember what Sid has gone through then? You know? Maybe it's just dependent on the dominant and what they choose to share, maybe. Maybe there's to send a message to Clive like, hey, I could share my portion of my life to you, including my swordsmanship, my skills, not only my power, right? So I don't know, there's still some things that I question about this game and how they work about it, but that's my assumption then, that they choose to share it. FFFF and FF and FF.